Yeah, no, no. 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 Good morning, guys. It has been a while since I have picked up the camera. Let me sit down. Up here. There we go. Okay. He wanted down. Maybe. I don't think so. Now he wants back up. He can never make up his mind. He's a very undecisive baby. Aren't you? Hi. You can't have my camera. You cannot have my camera. I can't remember the last time I vlogged. It wasn't last week, but it was week 4. I guess it was maybe a Saturday. No, I don't know. But last week was crazy. So let's see, starting Tuesday, Mason started running a fever, but it was just a low-grade fever, so I figured teething. He cried teething because it was only like a 99. So I gave him some Tylenol, and then that was it. It went away. And then Tuesday night, I felt him, and he felt really warm. So I took his temperature, and I think it was 100. It might have been 101. I honestly can't remember. So gave him some more Tylenol, and he had just gotten shots. Let's see, that Friday before, and this was Tuesday, so it had been 4 days. But usually, oh, he's gonna knock his head. Usually whenever they get shots, they start running a fever anywhere between the day they get shots and like 72 hours, and it's just a low-grade fever. So I kind of thought it was maybe shots, but not really, because it had already been 4 days. So teething is what I thought. And then, let's see, Wednesday, well, we went to bed Tuesday night, and then he woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Was it 4 o'clock? No, 2 o'clock in the morning. And his cheeks were red, his arms and legs were like on fire. He was so hot. So I took his temperature, and it said 104.6. I can't remember what it said. It was 104 point something. I flipped out, made Cody get out of bed immediately and run and get me some Tylenol. And like I kept taking it. After we gave him the Tylenol, I kept taking it, making sure it was going down. It started going down almost immediately. And he went back to sleep, but I kept taking it to make sure that it got down. And I'm pretty sure it got down to either 99 or 98. So, and it took it about 45 minutes to get down to there. So that was really scary. And then on Wednesday morning, he got up. He was so fussy. And he was running a high fever again. I think it was around 101. Gave him more Tylenol. And the Tylenol would, like, I'd only have to give him Tylenol, and then that would keep it down for way more than 4 hours, but they say to give it to him every 4 hours. And like 5 or 6 hours would pass by, and he would start, hold on, you have to see this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you trying to get up here? He learned how to get up here last night. And now he's mad because he can't do it again. Allison's getting undressed as usual. I don't even know what I was saying. It would stay down for like 5 or 6 hours, and I have to give him more Tylenol. And when it would start going up, it would go up really high. It's like 102, 103. So let's see, that was Wednesday. Did that take him? Yeah, so it started Tuesday, and then all day. Or did it start Monday? Oh, it started Tuesday. So Wednesday, it was still getting up there. I took it at home. It was 101. And so, Mason. Mason. Look at you learning how to climb on the fireplace. gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? Oh boy, you got up here. You got up here. Does it make you happy? Mason, does it make you happy? Yeah? I don't quite know what to think that he can get on the fireplace now. Ugh, it's gonna make me crazy because now he's gonna get up here constantly. So here we are on Wednesday, 5 days past shots, and he's still running a high. He's spiked up again that night, a high fever. It was 101 when I took it at home. So I was like, oh, I'll just have to take him to the emergency room and see what's going on. And took him to the emergency room, and we got there, and it was 100. And the doctor came in, and he said there's nothing wrong with him. Asked if he got shots recently, and I told him, yeah, Friday, 5 days ago. And he said, well, it looks like it's shots, but I felt like it wasn't shots because the fever was too high to be shots. Yes. I mean, whenever we were getting discharged, she took his temperature again before we left, and it was up to 103. So, I mean, I just don't know babies that, I guess you could, but most of the time it's not that high of a fever. So, went home, we did the Tylenol. Sorry. She has to sit in my lap too. Put your hand down. My arm is getting so tired. We did the Tylenol Motrin every 2 hours. And Thursday, he woke up with a fever again. Fussy, fussy, fussy. And I think he ran a fever most of Thursday. And Friday, he woke up still fussy, but the fever had broke. And he didn't run a fever all day Friday. Well, Friday night comes around, and he starts breaking out with this rash all over his head, and it ended up going all over his chest and his back. And so I Googled, oh my gosh, Allison. This is gonna be almost impossible. I can't even see my face because I got little baby heads popped up everywhere. I Googled why he would break out like that after running a high fever, and it popped up roseola. And so I looked at the images of roseola, and the images that they were showing on the internet looked just like what he had. And they said the symptoms were you would run a high fever with no other symptoms, and then it would break, and then you would start the rash. So that's exactly what he did. So I am almost positive that is what he had. Is that it would take like a day or two for the rash to clear up. It took like, I think it took 3 days for it to completely clear up. And he's fine now. But it just made me crazy that he was running such a high fever, and they said it was shots, and I kind of just didn't think it was shots. So, let's see, Saturday he was super fussy. He woke up super fussy. Didn't even want anybody to look at him except for me. He didn't want anybody to touch him except for me. So I told Cody, I said, we're gonna have to go somewhere so he can sit in a seat and not look at me, and I can get just a little bit of a break. So we went to Lowe's Saturday, and that's where we had our other accident at. Cody, the kids were in the, the Lowe's shopping cart that has a steering wheel and stuff on it. And Cody likes to take the kids out to the park. He's done it in the past. It makes me mad every time because I know something bad's gonna happen. And this time it did. And Allison, stop it. He takes them out in the parking lot and he whips it around. He does like donuts, what the kids call it. And it goes around in circles. Well, he did it twice. And then he said one more time. And the last time they did it, the buggy caught a rock and it tipped over. And both of the kids fell out. Allison landed on top of Clayton, so Clayton took most of it, but Clayton Oh, he's at school right now, so whenever he comes home, I'll show you, but on his eyebrow right here, it got him on his eyebrow right here. He's got a nasty scab and some road rash. But, oh my gosh, and I don't even know if it hurt him that bad. I think it scared her because Clayton took all of it. She landed on top of him. So, of course, she was crying because it scared her, but I think it scared Clayton to death. I know it probably hurt too, but I think it scared him more than anything. And the first thing he asked when he got up was, is he blooding? And at first he wasn't, but then it started just pouring out of him, and he did like this, and he saw the blood, and he just started flipping out because he was blooding, and he was screaming at the top of his lungs. And I'm over here ticked off, to be honest, yelling at Cody, see, this is why we don't do this, because stuff like this is gonna happen. But anywho, it's over with now. Sunday we didn't do anything, and Monday I went to the doctor. I had to go to the doctor for my annual asthma checkup, and while I was there, I told him, I've been losing a lot of hair. I am, Mason will be 10 months, so I am 10 months postpartum, and he figured, he's like, it's probably postpartum, because I have all this new growth coming. I have it like sprayed back right now, but you can see where it kind of wants to lift up, but there's a bunch of new growth there. I have all this right here, and then on this side too, there's a ton of new growth everywhere. But I just comb my hair and it just falls out. So I figured it's postpartum too, but put my mind at ease. I wanted to get my blood drawn to check my thyroid. So got the blood results back. Blood sugar was 49, which is really low, and I don't ever feel any symptoms for that. Who knows how long my blood sugar has been low for. So that's kind of scary to know that I don't feel lows like that. And I had just ate like an hour and a half before I went there. It was no more than 2 hours before I went and got my blood drawn. So we had that, and then I had to get my blood pressure taken twice because my blood pressure is a little high. So now I've got a little bit of a high blood pressure and low blood sugar, as that is what's been going on with us. And let's see, Tuesday, Clayton went to school, and that was it. And then Wednesday, that scared me. I had these little strings on my shirt, and Allison grabbed it, and then she jumped off. So she was kind of taking me with her. Yesterday was Wednesday, and the kids went to Cubby's, and now today's Thursday, and I decided I better pick up the camera so I can get a new video up. Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Standing up.
What?
Standing up.
Standing up. You're silly. So today, Clayton's at school. I still haven't went and dropped off my prescription for my inhaler. I went to go this morning after I dropped Clayton up at school, but I forget that most pharmacies don't open it until 9 o'clock. So I pull up there and it was 10 till 9. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna go home and I'll just go and drop it off before I go get Clayton at school. Let me see your eye. How does it feel today?
Good.
Good?
Pretty good.
How was school?
Good.
Good.
Really good.
What are you doing?
Building the hovercraft.
Building a hovercraft. This is what tables look like when you have little boys that love Legos.
And I'm a boy that loves Legos.
You are a boy that loves Legos, and then the entire table gets covered with Legos, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's really nice outside today.
Yeah. Ah, yeah.
We could take a walk or something.
A walk?
Yeah.
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
That's all you're going to say?
Yeah. I like to go on a walk.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to go do?
Go on a walk?
Go try out your new scooters for the first time.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mine is like me.
Yeah, and Sissy's is a princess. Yeah, all right. Let's go try them out. Back from riding the scooters, we just went down to Megan's house because Clayton wanted to go down there. He was going to throw a fit if we didn't stop there. So Clayton does pretty good on a scooter. Allison, she has a little bit of trouble, but the more we do it, I think that she'll get the hang of it. And Cody is going to be working late tonight. He has to go work on a rig. The clutch is out. So he's gonna go pull it tonight, him and the other mechanic, and then tomorrow they'll put it back in. And we're fixing to run to Walmart so we can get Mason some diapers, and I think we need a couple other things. Hopefully I'll remember them by the time I get there. If not, then oh well. So since we don't have anything going on tonight, we can ziggle when we get back, okay?
No.
We're gonna run to Walmart real fast.
No.
She's tired. She needs to go to bed. She has thrown a lot of fits this afternoon if she doesn't get her way. What are you doing? You're trying to get outside? You're silly. Mason's trying to get outside too? Yeah? Oh, yeah? Mason. Hi, Mason. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, go fast. Go fast. Are you a fast boy? Alright, guys. We will see y'all in our next video. Bye.